Take off a little bit of time here. Ooh, they were lucky that wasn't turned over. Anthony Edwards, that time he does finish with the exclamation point.
Watanabe got his feelings hurt on this one.
We're getting a little petty here on NBA Today. We're only 18 days away from opening night in the NBA, but just a couple hours removed from Game 1 of the WNBA Finals, and we will continue to get you set live here in Las Vegas. But that's not the only basketball that's being played today. The Pelicans, they took on Melbourne in Australia early this morning, and for those of you that didn't set the alarms at the crack of dawn, this is how Zion looked in this one. Pretty good, Shannon.
He's looking mobile, he's looking athletic, and he's flexing on people. Great sign for Pelicans fans.
If he can put together a healthy season, Monica.
Girl, an if ain't never been bigger, though. Capital I, capital F, F, F.
I think actually an if has never been slimmer in a lot of ways.
Fair, fair. I see what you did there.
Zion flying high. This is what fans have grown accustomed to seeing when he's healthy and on the floor here. Zion Williamson. It doesn't matter what continent he's on, he's able to get it done here. Slicing through the defense.
Through. Oh, my God.
Nice finish there. And then watch this play here, Shanae. Zion gets it. Point Zion running the floor.
Oh, in and out. It's like back to them Duke days. He's making them look like
a little bit.
All the way
now
coast to
three
coast.
Players, wild.
And a really tough finish there. So going ahead to the fourth quarter here, Zion on the bench, but fans in Australia none too pleased. It's a smile for me. Like a joyful Zion, that's something that the league needs. He finished with 15 points in this one. Here's Zion after the game.
What would a successful season look like for you this year?
Just a completely healthy season, and you know, my mindset with it is just day by day, game by game. But a completely healthy season is what my goal is.
I love his activity defensively, getting steals, deflections, and then, you know, getting out in the open floor, playing in fast break opportunities. When the game slows down, we know we can put the ball in his hands in the post or in the high post, and he makes plays for his teammates or for himself.
I think a completely healthy season is what all of us hope here for Zion, because his career to this point, it's been a little bit of an enigma, a lot of potential without the health to make him a reliable force. When he plays, he's been dominant in flashes. He averages nearly 25 points a night, but he's played in just 214 games through his first 6 seasons. He's missed 258, and that's really the crux here for Zion Williamson. Let's stick in the Western Conference, because the Warriors, they're getting set for their first preseason game. It's this Sunday against the Lakers. It's the first camp in the Bay for Jimmy Butler, but the 17th and 14th, where has time gone? Steph and Draymond, center Al Horford also getting acclimated to his new squad, but this team goes as Steph Curry goes, really. It's really hard to believe that he's gearing up for his 17th season, though, for Golden State. All the Warriors, the impact he's felt throughout this franchise, the records that he's set. Despite turning 38 next year, he really is showing no signs of slowing down here, and I caught up with Steph earlier this week at Warriors Media Day.
Hey, it's Stephen Curry with the Warriors, Golden State. I was gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
All right.
Hey, it's Stephen Curry with the Golden State Warriors. The journey continues.
Curry splits the defense. Curry is a master at that. Curry sets, fired, puts it up. Bang! Steph Curry! Here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is!
Steph, this is 2009. Your very first media day.
Yes.
This is now year 17 for you. Looking at that young Steph Curry, would you tell him that 6 NBA Finals, 4 rings, would you tell him that that's enough, or is there still some story to be written?
No, there's definitely some story to be written, but that would have been a really cool message to give 09 version. I'm just glad I got a jersey that fits now. Definitely some more to do.
Moves inside, got it!
Chasing your very first title and the urgency you felt to get that first one versus the urgency you feel now, knowing that Father Time is undefeated. Can you describe the difference?
Not youthful, like inexperienced, but energy. You're a little naive a little bit to understand what it actually takes to get over the hump. Versus now with all of the experience and understanding of what it does take and what a regular season journey looks like and what you need to work on, the details day in, day out to not just win games, but set yourself up for winning basketball come playoff time. Like, we're relying on that expertise and IQ and knowledge now, you know, to overcome Father Time. That know-how, it adds a little bit of anxiousness because you know what it takes. Like, there's no secret.
When you look around this year, this locker room, and the Western Conference that you're up against, where are you on that continuum?
We have a legitimate shot. We can square up against anybody in the West. Obviously, everything has to go right health-wise. Anybody who wins a championship, that kind of is a prerequisite, and we just want to have an opportunity to show that in the playoffs. The idea of when we won in 22, like if you told me in training camp that this was the team that was going to win it all, like I would have believed it, but maybe not like a 10 out of 10. It might have, you know, somewhere we have to prove it. I think there's a little similarity there, but Jimmy adds another dynamic that we didn't even have back then, so I'm excited to kind of see it all the way through. Our careers are connected because we played at the highest level.
You know, a guy that I have been in so many battles with over the years.
Curry guarded by James. Oh, he knocks it down!
It's always been a respect.
There is a reflection of how special this battle is, the fact that we get to do it again.
You and LeBron will square off on opening night once again, and we don't know whether or not this is going to be LeBron's last season in the NBA. Can you imagine a league without you two?
It's always been a part of the experience from 09 when I first got here to now, and there was a genuine like respect and appreciation to them being teammates, you know, at the Olympics, and then every matchup that you have from here on out, like there's still gonna be, you know, like a healthy animosity and like an idea of like I want to beat you, but at the end there is respect and admiration for the longevity of this thing and the opportunities to keep going at it.
You told me that there's no shame in acknowledging that the end is near.
The undisputed author of the three-point record book.
The greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
Do you know when that end is going to be?
No clue. I just know it's closer than it was even yesterday. It's just a matter of like acknowledging it's fun because the more I talk about it, the more you appreciate what all goes into preparing yourself. Acknowledging that it does take a little longer to get warmed up for practice, for a game, or recovery might take a little longer. But all that stuff is just the privilege that you've earned.
Edwards, he has goals in year 6.
I don't really think I'm going to be able to win Defensive Player of the Year. I got 2 of the best defenders on my team, so it's going to be hard for me to win Defensive Player of the Year. I don't want to take away from those guys, but as long as my impact is there every night, I should be okay. As long as I make an all-defensive team, that means something. But Defensive Player of the Year probably be hard for me, but MVP and championship, that's the goal. I can't guard one game and not guard the next game because we playing, you know, somebody who's not up to par. I got to be ready every night, and I'm going to take pride in that. And I told my teammates to hold me accountable, coaches included.
Defensive Player of the